Hi everybody, I am Maria Francesca Garritano and many of you know me as Mary Garrett, the ballerina who in 2010 wrote a book and released a series of interviews where she discussed the issue of eating disorders in the dance world. In the book, I just express some of my personal points of view based on my experience in the dance world, touching themes such as an excessive strive from unattainable perfection and the eating disorders some dancers are affected by in their career. During the promotion of the first Italian edition of the book, because of some alleged statements for a printed interview, my theatre, Teatro alla Scala in Milan, felt it had no choice but to fire me. Well, after 4 years of legal battles, I was finally able to take my job back as a soloist with the company. The book titled The Truth, Please About Ballet now is at its third edition in Italian and at its first edition in English. And these versions contain a foreword and an appendix by a doctor, Doctor Alessandro Raggi, a psychoanalyst with a great experience in the field of eating disorders, and also contain an afterword by former principal dancer Michele Villanova. In this video, you'll also hear from Liliana Maria Isella, who worked on the editing and translation of the book in both languages. I have decided to launch this first English edition on June 2nd because June 2nd is the World Eating Disorders Action Day, just like March 15 is the Italian Eating Disorders Action Day. That's when I launched the third Italian edition of my book. So, my friends, from all over the world, this book is for you. I hope you'll enjoy it and that my story will inspire you. Thank you very much.
Hi everyone, I am Alessandro Raggi, a psychotherapist, psychologist, and I am vice president of Ananche di Villa Miralago. Ananche di Villa Miralago is one of the most important association, large and most important association in Italy for the fight against eating disorders. Eating disorder represent one of the most important problem for youthness, and in Italy we have more than 3 million people with this problem, and eating disorders cause important illness on the body and also the death of many thousands of young people in Italy and in Europe. I am very proud to present the book, this version, the English version of the Book of Mary, the truth about the dance, please, the ballet, please, because this book is something that represents the engage of Mary against eating disorders. She don't speak about eating disorders in this book, but she speaks about the truth about something happens on the other side of the scene in the ballet, behind the scene on the ballet. She was able to tell the truth, and being able to tell the truth is one of the most useful thing to keep us far from mental disorders. Our ability to tell the truth is what we can do to have the choice. We can make a choice when we are free, and we can make choice when we can say the truth. So Mary paid a big price for his courage, for her courage, telling the truth about behind the scene of the ballet. But she represents a model for many people and for the young people too, because telling the truth is one of the most important things we can do for our mental clearness. So, thank you, Mary. Thank you for your effort, and have a good luck for this version, this English European version of your book. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Michele Villanova. As a dancer, I graduated from the Bolshoi Academy and the Teatro alla Scala Ballet School. Then I worked as a soloist at the National Ballet of Spain and as a principal dancer at Teatro alla Scala. I've also been maître de ballet in several theaters, which allowed me to observe and learn about many different dance realities. And on this basis, I have chosen to support Mary in her battles and write the afterword of her book, where I have expressed the need of further investigating the themes she introduces and starts discussing in there.
Hi there, my name is Liliana Maria Isella, and I have collaborated with my dear friend Mary Garrett on the first English edition of her book, The Truth, Please About Ballet, which is about to launch in 2 days on June 2nd, 2021. What to expect from this read? Well, expect to get to know a great ballerina with a very unusual career path, because Mary made it all the way up to ballet soloist in a company, prestigious company like Teatro alla Scala in Milan. And then when this book was published in 2011, during the promotional tour for some alleged statements during an interview with a British newspaper, Mary was fired by the theater, and after a 4-year legal battle, she was eventually rehired, and she's currently dancing with the Teatro alla Scala's ballet company. Mary is also very outspoken, generous, direct, honest person. Her narrative style is very unpretentious, very simple. It's an autobiographical essay that sounds like a personal diary sometimes. Expect also to read about some backstage gossips, which are always fun, some childhood memories, some teenage memories of her as a up-and-coming ballerina in her small town in the south of Italy. And through this narration, Mary throws little stones at the reader. These stones are thoughts and opinions, and I invite you to pick them up, look at them, form your own thoughts and opinions, and throw them back at Mary. She's very active on her Instagram page. She loves to discuss through daily stories and posts the same themes she talks about in the book, and she loves to hear from her readers and from her audience. So I hope that this book will inspire you, will make you think about your own ballet life or your own life, and then feel free to express whatever thoughts and opinions you form upon reading hers, and share them with your friends, with your fellow dancers, with your family, with me, with Mary, with whomever. And also expect to learn about eating disorders, because this book features a beautiful foreword by psychoanalyst Alessandro Raggi, who is an expert on eating disorders, and also a beautiful appendix, a beautiful article where Dr. Alessandro Raggi really describes the psychological dynamics of eating disorders in a dancer from a psychoanalytical point of view. What else to say? I hope you will enjoy our work. I hope you will get inspired by Mary's thoughts, opinions, and writing. And I hope you will feel free and encouraged to think more about those themes and express whatever you think about them with your community in real life and online. Have fun, and thank you very much for reading the book.